up on Instagram, Stick Up Kid. Also, hit me up on Cash App, Stick Up Kid, Nick James. Thank you.
So, speaking of shut your mouth, when I was, I don't know.
Is that what you're speaking about? Is that some
your
what
story.
A slick way to fucking talk shit to me, bro? Speaking of, hey, you fucking loser.
I didn't have to tell you that. You know that. I don't.
Speaking
I try not to be redundant. So, when I was like 13 or 15, I had a babysitter, a friend of my mother's who's babysat, that I enjoyed time with. Come to find out, she also enjoyed time with my mother's boss's kid. So she was like,
enjoy time. Is that a euphemism or?
Yeah, that's euphemism for
dude. That's
massage
dope.
me on my leg.
Oh yeah, the babysitter. That's cool,
shit's
man.
for real though. Like this isn't one of those penthouse story things. This shit's real.
Yeah.
So I'm smart enough to shut the fuck up. And dude, I was riding skateboards to her apartment and shit, just to freaking. Anyway,
feel her up.
Next thing you know, he fucking rats her out to his family, to his parents. Next thing you know, they find out that I'm involved. Next thing you know, I'm going, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like you had it made.
Yeah.
This chick had big old boobs.
I mean, sorry to interrupt, but
go ahead.
I'm not gonna downplay. Like, if I ever found out some lady was doing some slick shit with my sons, I'd kick that bitch in the face,
but
bro.
you should
like,
never know.
I wouldn't
wait a
even
minute.
think
Wait a
twice.
minute.
You should never know.
What would the age be that you would do it and then you would not do it?
Me personally, do it. I do it from. I remember thinking of women in their underwear in preschool, so I'd probably do it at like 5. Like, but I ain't raising me. You know what I mean? Like my kids. Sexuality, I don't want them to grow up with that tarnish. You know what I mean?
Understood.
Like,
well, why would that be a tarnish?
Nobody explained to me a men's the sacredness of a men's
There's a men's
sexuality.
section in the store.
Like you don't have to fuck everything that wants to fuck you. You don't have to go out there. You know what I mean? Like there's a.
But you learn that as you get older. I mean,
yeah. After it's a little too late.
I don't blame the parents. I blame the kid. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Oh yeah, for real. If you're on,
you're 16 years old, bro.
My kid shouldn't be committing crimes. But if
Yeah,
but I have a no snitching policy. You know what I mean? Like if
That's
you're
what I'm
doing something with somebody, y'all are in a team together. Like,
Right. What if he's holding door for his brother?
What?
What if he's holding door for his brother?
What do you mean?
Oh, now come on.
No snitch? Like holding the door?
Yeah, like holding the door closed so you can't come in or somebody else can't come in to snitch on him.
Oh, I mean, I'd be mad, but you'd
be proud though, right? Deep
Yeah,
down.
bro. Parenting it's a tightrope of pride and frustration.
I think you're lucky that you have boys right now, but if you have this girl, if it's a girl, and I hope it is, things are going to change. Perspectives are going to change tremendously for
How
you.
do you know that? Do you have a girl?
I have a 19-year-old daughter I
She's
raised
19,
since she was
so
3.
she's legal.
Why you
Legal?
gotta do that?
I'm gonna kick you in your nuts.
Dude, yeah, bro. Just
He's on the other side of the
just
wall.
as a PSA, yeah, dude, that's just a window and a screen,
shit.
and that's T11. Okay, you can go right through that. I don't know if it's concrete above the. I don't know if there's.
It's all T11 and above the concrete.
Yeah, exactly. You can rip right through that shit, bro. I'd kick a hole in his house right now.
I don't want his daughter. I'm taking Kevin Holly's mother-in-law.
I just want to make this PSA. When I do have a daughter, if I do have a daughter, I don't care what we're doing. I don't care if it's a roast where I don't have feelings at all. If y'all bring up fucking my daughter, I'm going to be upset.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like, if someone asks me if my daughter's legal, bro, you're going to be dead. It ain't going to be no
So that feeling, okay, so I was with you all the way up till she turned about 19, which was only a few months ago, but still.
Yeah, but that's different. Like, okay, there comes a point where you have to accept they're going to have boyfriends, they're going to have relationships.
Yeah, but not my friends.
But
not from your friends, exactly.
Your friends talking shit about it.
I would think I'm pretty progressive on
my foot would be in someone's ass.
If I had a daughter, on how I would explain to her sexuality and my comfort. You know what I mean? Like,
understood.
Like,
listen,
women have the same freedoms to fuck as men do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, there's a big stigma, and it makes things dirty when you hear about a chick. God forbid, even in my heart, I'd have to figure out a way to get over it. If say my daughter was in like a threesome or some shit, bro. If she's looking for, if that's what she's into, bro. If I'm into threesomes and I'm allowed to explore that, why would it be a stigma if she wants to go and?
You say that right now, man. But will you wait till she's 5?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yep. My daughter and I were best friends, man. I told her never to lie to me, and I would never be mad at her. And I got lucky throughout life, and she just got her first boyfriend in college.
To you just so you wouldn't be mad at her.
Well, I mean, but she didn't know that.
That's the thing, though. I think there's a lot of great daughters out there. I think girls get a stigma
Right.
Because there's a lot of shitty dads out there.
Right. And
Like,
if you're going to be, I was a dad that always explained to her what guys were.
it seems like girls always get the raw end when it comes with moms, bro. Moms and daughters, like
they encourage
them hormones
shit too
clash,
much.
bro,
Both ways,
it
though.
ain't even real.
Like, dads are
for real. The teenagers are. But you got to
The
understand.
boys attached to the moms and the girls attached to the dads for some fucking reason as kids,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that's
Well,
that's
if they're
real.
both around, then possibly.
I was
a mama's boy.
no, I was a little bit, but I was all about like a little bit because
Because we all.
because I love my mama. You know what I mean? Who the fuck don't, dude? My mom's put me through more shit than ananybody on this earth, but I love her to death, and you know what I mean? It's a
We
weird
should all
thing.
love our moms to death, man.
Well, my dad's always been my hero. You know what I mean?
And so that's awesome, though. I love that because these days, bro, it goes so far both ways. Like, there's so many kids or people our age even that don't have relationships or solid relationships with their parents, one or the other, or both, or whatever.
No, their generation. I think I don't like blaming generations. I think
No, I'm saying,
I
though,
hate when people talk about
But those who,
millennials
that's
and
who we're
shit.
talking to. So
Yeah,
that's-
but y'all's generation dropped the motherfucking ball. Not so much. How old's Mike? Mike, how old are you?
40.
40?
How about Tyree?
You look good for 40,
40.
through a screen.
How old are you, Tyree?
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm 42.
43?
40, you dumb fuck.
Oh.
Well, maybe not. What are you, Generation X?
Yeah, we're on the
Yeah,
cusp.
boom.
We did a lot of that.
But a lot of boomers dropped the ball when it came to and
Parenting.
earlier Generation Xers dropped the ball when it came to parenting.
Absolutely.
And, the divorce rate, men and women, the divorce rate went through the fucking roof, and a lot of families got split up and shit. And we just gotta, like, I've noticed all my peers that got kids. I had my first kid my kid was born when I was just turned 20.
Same here. Same here.
So, like, I started young, and all my friends started young, bro. And they're all adapting to parenthood, I think, way better than any of our parents did. And it makes me real proud.
Well, I commend you for still being with baby mama. That's
Yeah,
for
well,
sure.
she's-
I started
dude, she's
a
insane.
single dad parenthood when I was 22.
My girl frustrates the shit out of me, but even when she does, like I tell my kid, for every one thing I get upset about, like, there's 12 things that
She gets upset about.
well
Make me
that
smile,
I
fill
love
my
about
heart,
her.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, my girl, I couldn't ask for a better woman.
That's awesome.
For real, I couldn't. Like,
See, and that's
I mean,
a positive. That's a positive way of
if-
thinking. That's
if I
a
did-
plus.
If I did, I'd be stupid. You know what I mean? As like what I got, my girl's cool. She ain't ever hounded me for smoking weed. She ain't ever hounded me for playing video games. Like, the other day, she looked at me playing video games, and I've been on a bender lately. Like, I didn't play video games for 6 months, and now I've played maybe like 74 hours.
It's
in the
like
past,
porn.
in the past 4 days, and like when I play video games, I play till I hurt.
What do you play?
And I've been playing
the
Yeah,
new
nobody
Halo.
cares. So
Okay, I didn't want to tell you anyway. I don't like sharing that shit. I don't like telling people what I'm
It's
playing.
personal, bro.
Yeah, bro. This is me. I'm not.
Titty Rockspin.
Yeah,
I haven't played video games in a long time. You got either one of you two in there?
since
Video game
Atari,
guys?
probably, bro. You probably ain't played video games
I
since
haven't
that shit
played
was
video
in the
games
laundry
since
room.
Atari.
No, the garage. What?
I've got a Super Nintendo mini station coming to me.
He
What's
plays
that?
games all the time.
That's that little box.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
play
I
a
got
little
that
bit.
for my son. He hates that shit. He wanted a Nintendo Switch. I said, "We'll start you with this." And
Yeah,
he's like,
Jesus. No, I got the original Nintendo that has like 500 games on it. It's got Contra. That's got all the stuff I grew up playing. So
Yeah.
I love that one.
"That's what I got that too, but it ain't got 500 games. It got like 60."
No, it's got 500. I got.
Contra is the.
They suck though.
Contra's the best, bro.
Wait, Contra. So it's funny because Contra works. Contra works with the Contra code, and it still has all the 19 levels already unlocked. So you don't have to put in the code or any of the codes. If you want to go in there with a laser through the whole game, you can do that.
That's dope.
Yep, I like it. And
My
it's-
kid would be mad as hell if I come back with another Nintendo thing and it ain't a Switch. So, actually, Spidey Jones came over my house the other day, and he brought his Nintendo Switch with him. And when I was tucking my son into bed, he was like, the way he was talking to me, basically what he said was, our value, Spidey Jones and his Nintendo Switch added value to our home. He was like going to bed so happy because there was just a Switch in the house.
I have Switches all in the house.
Nope.
That's why I should tell him, we got a Nintendo Switch right here and right here. Hit that light, son.
There's a switch on the tree right there. Go
That's
grab
what I'm
that.
saying. If you don't pick the right one, she sends you back out there for the better one. Yeah, Back in our day, we had to go pull our own weapons for our parents to beat us with.
I was a runner, dude. There was no way you were sending me out to get nothing, bro. I wasn't going out to pick shit.
Oh.
And that's the difference.
You could
So
whoop my ass,
That's
you
way
could
different.
catch me.
So that's the difference in the generations. Because if you didn't go get it, moms would go get it, and it would be twice as large as the one you picked
you were
up.
convinced that bitch will find you, bro.
Oh, dude, if I grew up in like the 60s or the 70s, I'd never come home.
We're
We aren't that
fucking
old.
No, I'm just saying because that's when my mom grew up. So, my mom.
I got you.
So that's the, when I talk about the older, like you guys are in the middle, like
We're
that's
in
why
the
you
middle.
guys are friends. Like you're not like,
But because
you guys are still peers in my book, just a
like,
little older.
when you say grow up, like I consider myself growing up in the '80s because that's when I was from, 10 to, to my teens.
Yeah,
To graduating in '92. You know what I mean?
yeah. I
To
grew up.
me, that's where the growing
I grew
up
up in the O's, and the zeros.
Right, but that is the section where you consider growing up. It's not your 20s, which
Yeah.
is actually when you grow up.
Yeah, which is strange,
Right?
Like actually, we're always growing up. So really,
That's true.
But
But me and Mike stopped growing years ago.
Yeah, y'all aren't getting any taller, but you're getting older.
Well, Mike and I are a little different because, by your standards, we're 85 to 95 where our growing up took place. So we have a weird concept of where that millennial, zennial...
and you have a better concept of the 2000s.
More importantly, I can always remember how old I am just based on what the year date is. It's so easy.
Well, I mean, you can just find out how old you are.
Just
by
ask
living your
Alexa.
whole life.
I don't like that.
You've been there every day, dog.
It's complicated.
It's my something birthday.
I forget a lot of it.
I don't even need a calendar. Every time someone asks me, I know. I ain't never had. To
No,
think
but
of years.
when you go to reference it,
Yeah.
in 1987, where were you? Oh, I was 7 years old, so I was playing.
Yeah,
Speaking of
it's one of them
old
cheat codes, so you don't
Yeah.
really have to do math.
I don't need the contract.
Like I can figure out any time between 30 years before now.
You'd be good on the
You know?
stand.
On what?
On the stand. Like
Like
you ever
in
called
court?
me- Yeah.
Dun,
'Cause I couldn't do that, dude. If you said, where were you
Calling
this
me a-
date? at
are you
this
calling me
time,
a
I'd have-
snitch?
It sounds like it.
Attentive
That's
and
what I
your
heard.
memory is good.
Shades are going back on. Yeah,
Snitches get
calling me a snitch. No more
Switches.
smiling for me.
no more smiling. You're done.
I'm done.
Almost like your audience when you're performing.
Put some respect on.
no.
Oh.
Too
Oh.
soon.
I know. I do comedy for me, dude. If I leave,
can tell.
and people hurt, I take their hurt with me. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, bitch, I made you feel that, and I'll put that shit in my pocket, and I'll
taking
walk
tree.
down, dude. Yeah, exactly. Y'all are the tree. I'm the boy.
To
So,
leave.
have you been working on material while we're down and out in this COVID situation?
I stopped right. I was writing jokes for like the first. How long we been in this thing? Like 6 months.
7
now?
years.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know.
The first phase of this, I guess I would say, would be I was writing jokes regularly, and then I'm making beats now. Well, I'm on a video game bender, but before I got on that, which I'll be off soon, man. I gotta be. Like, video games steal my soul. Like, when I tell you I'm on video games, I might as well tell you I've been smoking crack lately because it's the same. It's the same time frame. You know what I mean? Like, I start at 1 p.m. I go till 7 a.m. And
Jesus Christ.
and yeah, bro, I
Tuesday on
game.
South Park.
And but I was making beats. I got a thing called the working title is just 2-minute mixtape. I'm gonna have some tracks that are only 2 minutes long. Cause I hate when people say, go listen to my shit, even if it's a good song. Unless I can add it to my playlist or something, I don't like.
So,
don't
you
take
have
it
tables
over.
or
Mixtape
something?
is a collage of all my sexual experiences.
Good.
You want to find
That's
out?
that's actually that's 1 minute more than I thought. I thought you'd have, bro.
Double my expectations.
Shit, dude, you've had sexual relations once. That blows my mind, dog.
Yeah, and then the kid.
Hey, yourself doesn't count.
And no proof, so.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Mike.
Yeah, for real.
So, Nick, seriously, you haven't been writing comedy?
Been trying to write lyrics and make these beats, dude. I made
Are you changing formats?
I made like 6 beats. No, dude, I'm also learning how to play guitar, but that's a little slower.
So you
grind.
think you're just so good at comedy
I'm
you don't
good.
need to work on it?
No, that's not what I said, dude.
That's
What
what
the
I'm asking.
fuck? What the
This
hell
is
you bring
called
me
the-
on here?
this is
to
called
say?
the interview, Holmes.
Look, now I gotta take the shades off so people don't think I'm a dick.
And this is how
No,
you
that's
get
not
interviewed
what
on
I'm
open mic,
saying.
bro.
I'm just saying like I got enough material. I can't work on it. I can't go nowhere and tell it and see what's good. How much shit am I gonna stack up? Like
You can't do a YouTube page?
I look back at jokes I wrote a year ago, and only like one of them stands the test that I want to keep telling them. You know what I mean? So how it's not like you write these jokes and you got them for 30. Yeah, you got the concepts and shit, but